Hold 1 second. I clicked the button. All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. It's Monday, so you know I got the Queen Ashley's Corner in the building. How you doing today, Ash?
What's good with you? I'm chilling. Appreciate you for having me today. Both of us been extra busy on these Mondays, and I'm glad we can collaborate this Monday for real. I've been chilling though. How you been doing?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What was you saying, though? You said they about to do what? Pass along? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's different around here.
Man, they're looking out for y'all, man. Shit.
It's different around here. It's been different ever since the first.
Man, Wisconsin is so slow, man. It's ridiculous.
It's
Straight
a lot of
ridiculous.
money. It's a lot of money, yo. It's a lot of money for the state. For the state taxes. About over a decade ago, Colorado was paying $50,000 a month just
Right,
to the state in taxes. That's a lot of money, man.
right.
Like every dispensary, the state getting 50,000 out of y'all every month. And yeah, that's a drug business. All right, it's a drug business.
Right.
That's why I was like, yo, like Maryland gonna look better, especially Baltimore. Like Baltimore gonna look better, gonna look different in 5 years. It has to. It has to.
Yes, indeed. All right, let me scroll up. See who we got in the building thus far. Dirt Game Boss was happening, man. Southpaw Boxing 77. Black, let me see, that's Brandon Adam Perry. Malik in the building. Slip the Jab. Jeff the producer. Miami Snoopy 305. Dillian G. Black Attack. Uh, Pablo Escobar. Godson 777. Coach 67 Sports TV. Jonathan Cotton. City Boy Killings was happening. Avery Vice. Frank from the Land. Main Event Mark. Tamir Ali. Calvin Johnson. Um, King Strick. JC. What's that? Cleve Phillips. Craig L. My brother Joe Thompson always coming through representing the money and the magic you dig. Make sure you go check out the onlyfans.com/money and magic triple X. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. Salute. Let's see here. Oak Cliff Sensei. DJ Zion Love. Shemaine Calhoun. Uh, Jalen Hudson. M. Perret. Brother Cole 10. Rick Timms III. My brother Stormy B Man up in here. Buddy Hall. Stephen Ella Mizak. The Village Brother. Shogun 76. King W Boxing. Terry W. Justin Jacobs. My homie Cadillac Red is in the building. King B83. All right, y'all can't read everybody, but salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, Ash, did you see the fights this weekend?
Yes, I did.
All right, all
Very
right.
entertaining.
Well, I did not watch Young Floyd fight on the Zone. I gotta go back and check out that fight. Um, but let's just talk about the Boots joint.
You ain't missed much with
Okay,
the Kid Austin fight.
okay, it wasn't much. All right, so let's start with Jarron Boots Ennis. Jarron Boots Ennis versus uh, Romain Villa. Um, what did you think of the fight on Showtime?
I thought it was entertaining. I think the Showtime did a good job in the build up. of just all like how the whole fight looked, how they showed the highlights before the fight, and all it looked good. When the fight started though, it was highly entertaining, like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a very entertaining fight. The crowd looked like it was all there. It looked like people came out to really watch and support that fight. And shout out to Villa, man. Villa was tough, and you need to be tough for it to be a good fight versus Boots. So if Villa wasn't tough, it wouldn't have been a good fight. So shout out to him.
Indeed, indeed. Salute Queen 71. Salute Coach Amber. No Smoke TV. Everybody just coming through. Salute to y'all. Um, Big Dose 5-1 trade was happening. So, what did you think of Boots' performance? I was highly impressed with Boots. His offense was just unbelievable, man. He was just styling on this dude. You know what I mean? He was styling on him. You know what I mean? He did whatever he wanted to do in the ring. Wasn't nobody finna stop him. He really put down a demonstration. How do you feel Boots look?
Boots look amazing. All of us knew he had that in him. We just haven't seen him do it against somebody that was tough enough to hang in there with him. You know what I mean? We've seen a little bit with Lipinets because Lipinets is the only one that hung in there for as long as he did up until that point. You know what I mean? People, and then you seen his last fight with, I think his name was Karen. You seen Boots' last fight and it went 12 rounds, and everybody was saying that he wasn't who they thought he was, wasn't who people were saying he was. In my opinion, like, if you call him Boots a cheat code, right? If he's truly a cheat code, and that's what everybody was saying before he fought Karen, then Karen actually fought the fight you supposed to fight. That's right. The game you're supposed to fight. Like, when it comes to boss level video games, you can't get hit by that dude once. Your power level go all the way down. Boots was that guy. You know what I mean? So when Karen fought him, he did what was necessary to last 12 rounds. Like, I commend him for it. A lot of people say he didn't come to fight, and that could be true. You know what I mean? But just like I say that about Deontay Wilder also, about people that have equalizers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta be perfect the whole time for 12 rounds and can't get hit, he gotta be on his bike, right or wrong. Don't the opponent have to be on a bike? Or it's not gonna, he ain't making it 12 rounds if he's standing in front of any of them, those, what I'm saying, video game top fighters like that, what I'm saying, like Wilder, like Boots, what I'm saying, like that. When it comes to Karen, I think Karen did what was necessary to make it 12 rounds. He knew the man was a beast. He knew he couldn't outskill him, outbox him, so he did what was necessary. And he fought at times in spots. When it come to last night, this was just the Boots we always seen. We just seen him in front of somebody that wasn't going to move around. We seen him in front of somebody that tried to fight back, did not have feet like that. He didn't have feet to be moving around the ring anyway. Villa wasn't going to be out. Like, he wasn't going to be moving around the ring, not on no Boots, and Boots can't catch him like that anyway. So Boots looked great. He outboxed him. Boots' punch placement and punch selection is why he's such a beast. When you hear certain fighters talk about Earl Spence, how about like Bundu? When Bundu talked about Earl Spence and him getting knocked out by Earl Spence, he was like, it's not that the punch was so hard, it was the fact that it landed right on my jaw. That's why it knocked me out. That's what he said. So it's punch placement is the best thing you can throw to stop, drop, or straight up knock out a fighter, because your punch placement has a lot to do with your accuracy. And his accuracy, punch placement, his punch selection, his speed, everything was on point last night. People might say the one negative is that he was getting hit, but Villa was getting hit. How about that? And this is a boxing match, so fighters get hit. This is boxing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Villa again. Villa took some hellacious punches, and he kept coming forward. He actually hit Boots with a couple of nice shots. You know what I'm saying? But that all comes with the territory. I mean, I give him an A+ for his performance last night.
Yes, indeed.
Well,
yes,
Saturday night. Saturday night.
Right. Yeah, I was highly impressed with what Boots put down. You know what I mean? Credit to Villa for coming forward and being there to take that whooping, you know what I mean? Because, he could have quit. he could have quit once he realized he wasn't finna win. He could have
Yeah.
quit like in round 5 or something. But the dude stayed in there. He never gave up. You know what I mean? And he allowed himself to be stopped. You know what I mean? But I respect the warrior spirit in him. You know what I mean? Because he gave himself every opportunity to try to win. The way he know how to win, which is to land one of them heavy shots he got. What you
Yeah.
think of Boots' chin in this fight?
Oh, I thought his chin was nice because they were saying Villa was a hitter, and when you look at his record, it was kind of similar to Boots. He had hella knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So hell, I mean, he stopped the undefeated fighter. Well, no, he didn't stop Speedy, but he dropped him. I think for real, when you look at the punches that Boots did take, some of them did throw his head back, and it looked like they were powerful shots. You know what I'm saying? I think Boots got a beard. I think it's probably safe to say he got a beard. I've said before, when it comes to a lot of fans saying that a fighter takes a lot of shots, or even if they say he don't got a beard or he chinny, if he ain't never been wobbled, if he ain't never had bruises on his face, and he ain't never been dropped, then that man got a chin. And I think Boots got one.
Right, right. Um, Let me read the super chat. What's up, Brown Sugar Tate in the building? Let's see here. Ty French 600 in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, man. He says, Ashley in here dropping gems. Hashtag First Lady. Yes, indeed. Salute. Yeah, I thought he got hit a couple times, Boots. He put himself in harm's way a little bit in order to fight the style he wanted to fight and to make the point he wanted to make against Villa. And he wasn't phased at all. And I think that got in Villa's head a little bit because, man, this dude,
yes,
I hit him. I know I hit him. You know what I'm saying? And Boots looked it huge in the ring, man. He looked it huge. But the thing is, he not being a weight bully because Boots said something in the press conference. He said the media always trying to get somebody to move up. That's what they always do. So they like, oh, hey, how long do you think you'll be able to make 147? Because we seen what happened with Virgil Ortiz and this and that. Boots was like, man, that ain't my problem. He's like, right. Dude, I weighed in at 145. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't have no problem making 147. He said, I can make 147 as long as I want to. And I like that answer because if he coming in, that's a good point. He's not barely making 147. He coming in at 145. He's just a big kid. You know what I'm saying? He look big, and in his age, he can make that weight. But this dude's a problem for anybody at 147. He gonna be a problem now. So speaking of that, what do you think is next for Boots or should be next for Boots?
Well, since he just fought and the undisputed fight is coming up, I want to talk a little bit about that because it brings into my point. When Boots said that he don't want to rematch, the first fight is the fight that he wants. You could look at it two different ways, but only the loser asks for a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Right. He spoke as if he was going to lose that fight. He wouldn't want no rematch. You know what I'm saying? So, and in my opinion, he's going to lose that fight. So, I think after they fight, the undisputed fight is going to be one fight. I don't think it's going to be a rematch because Bud said it. You know what I mean? He might change his mind for the bag, but he said that it's going to be one fight. And after that, I think the belts are going to be scattered because I know Earl is going to move up. He's already said it many times and explained why it's hard to continue to make this weight and all of that. So I know he's going to move up after he gets undisputed, after he gets what he's been, what he dreamed and worked for. He's going to move up. So the next thing for Boots is getting a title, getting one of them vacant titles. That should be his. Probably it won't be his next fight because, I just don't think, I don't think it's going to be a vacant title fight his next fight. But if so, let's say, let's see him fight. I want to see Boots fight. You're going to laugh, but I want to see him fight Blair Cobb, Joe. Right in Philly. Right in Philly. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let's go. Fight Blair Cobbs right in Philly. Shit. Get it over with. all he gonna do is keep talking trash. You might as well get him out the way right now. Get him out the way right damn now, or fight somebody of higher standards. Fight like Mean Machine or one of Earl or Bud's past opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who I think he should fight next. But for real, yo, why not? Yo, having
Right,
having
right,
that hometown fight, yo, why not? Yo, dust Cobb's up. Cobb's still talking trash. Like for
right,
real. Like you got sometimes you gotta just put your fist in somebody's mouth to make him shut up, bro. It's not he gonna keep talking. Both of them from Philly. You already know he
right.
don't care. Blair don't care. You might as well fight him. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him stomp Blair Cobb. You know what I'm saying? Stomp. I mean,
Hometown fight.
that's a fight just for the fans, just to see him shut up Blair Cobb. That's all that's about. That ain't even. That's not no status fight or nothing like that. It ain't gonna do nothing for his career. But
I think he at the top though. Like the only thing he can do is fight for a title right now. And in my opinion, like I think he got to wait till them titles get dispersed because he ain't breaking up shit. We about to have an undisputed title fight. You know what I mean? So he gonna have to wait, and he know it. I think he admitted that he's gonna have to be patient and just wait. So hell, I mean, it's not really. I don't see nobody knocking him off his position. I think he's number one in contention to fight for a title and deserving of more than anybody else in the weight class.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I think him versus Ugas or him versus Keith Thurman and stuff like that. I think those should be title fights. Somebody got to get the title while he's getting one. Somebody got to get the other or another. You know what I'm saying? Like fight Blair Cobbs at home. Get that home title fight. Shut him up. You know what I mean? That home fight out the way and shut him up. And the next fight should be a vacant title fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Ty French,
Why?
600. Salute Ty French. He said, heck yeah, wire his ears shut. I hear you, man. Yeah, put Blair Cobb out of commission. Get him up out of here. Smash that like button, y'all. We need the likes all the way up. We need over 300 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up. If you're in the building, hit the thumbs up. Tweak the algorithm, all that good stuff. So, I did a video about this, but I want to see Boots. I think he should fight Stan Jonas. Stan Jonas. He's a fighter. He just, he was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz, but Virgil Ortiz is sickly and he needs to retire. In my opinion,
he does. He need to retire mine too.
Game, man. This dude he needs to retire for real because I just know all these fake boxing fans that keep talking about, oh man, he just needs to move up and y'all so thirsty to see this dude fight. He gonna get hurt. I'm telling you. I know it.
He'll get hurt at 154 bad with that damn fighting style. No.
Seriously. Like, come on. You're talking about, you think 154 is the answer? The man got knocked down. Didn't he get knocked out by Mean Machine?
Did he? I think so.
He got knocked out by Mean Machine.
But he fought that dude from the UK and went 12 rounds. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, how come you ain't stopping? I don't even remember what the dude name was that he fought against.
One of them Liam Callums. So he didn't. Listen, man. Virgil is a good young fighter. He got the heart, man. He just ain't got the tools required to keep on doing this, man. He needs to, like, some stuff is more important than boxing, man. I don't want to see this dude get hurt. I just don't want to because I ain't got time for the fake nonsense from these fans and I seeing Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy up there talking about how it's a tragedy. I don't want to hear this mess, man. This could all be prevented right now if y'all tell this dude to sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, going to 154 is not the answer. The dude's just gonna hit harder up there, and it's just gonna be a problem for him. I'm telling you. And people trying to say, "Oh, it's not his health condition. It was just the fact that he was trying to cut too much weight." Like, man, stop it, bro. Stop. Keep making excuses. But let me see here. Frequent Flyer RC says 78. You need a Cash App link on the screen because when I super chat it says go through but don't show up. It's YouTube hating. Well, my Cash App is going across the bottom of the screen right now. It's going across the bottom of the screen right now. Cash App, money sign 78 Sports. You dig? Appreciate it though. Frequent Flyer. Yeah, YouTube be acting funny sometimes. That's what they do. Um, let me see here. Um, um, what do you think? All right, let's go to Virgil Ortiz. I said what I said about him. What do you think that needs to happen with Virgil? You think he should retire?
Yes. Everybody always talks about how important your health is. He's and a lot of fighters sacrifice their health so they can fight. And they actually fight though. He's sacrificing his health so he can fight and don't even get the payday. All he's doing is spending money. Y'all people know that, right? Every time he go to camp, he pays them. He got to pay somebody for all of that shit that's going on during camp.
Right.
But he never gets the payday because he hasn't fought the last 3 times he tried to fight. He done paid for 3 training camps and hasn't made one check yet. The man just need to retire because now it feel like you a liability to the people around you. If something does happen to you, somebody's going to be held accountable that's around you. I mean, not even if not by law, by Virgil Ortiz's family. Somebody allowed them to do this shit too much. Somebody should have talked them down off them damn weights or whatever that's going on. Like, you have a problem that nobody else has in boxing. Everybody else they do crazy shit to cut weight and stuff like that. But other than that, they're healthy. You are unhealthy and just keep going. Like, that shit ain't cool, bro. You might as well just retire and be a coach if you don't want to lead a sport. There's a lot of things you can do. And being that he is who he is, he has a name. And all you really need to do is know people to be able to make moves. So for real. Like, you know enough people to do something in the sport. He don't have to be a boxer though. Whatever that's, and I'm speaking from not knowing nothing. Like, I don't really know what's going on. I don't think anybody really know.
He got
it just seems like
disorder. It's called Rambo for short or something like that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make his muscles weak or something like that.
And make his. Why does it happen though?
I don't know.
That's like, I don't know. I don't know why it keeps happening. So whatever is going on, why it keeps happening, he needs to cut that shit out. I heard it was about him working out. If you have to work out to cut weight, which everybody has to do, you have to work out to be a boxer, which everybody do, then you can't be a boxer. Period. Like, it just is what it is, man. Sorry, but his health should be more important, and everybody in his family should be telling him so. And everybody that care about him, that's his team, they need to refuse to train him. I don't know, but something needs to happen.
Yep. Salute to the brother, frequent flyer, RC in the cash app. Appreciate the love, fam. Yeah, that's me, bro. Main event Mark in the super chat. Appreciate the support. It says Ennis versus Stanionis will be really fun to watch. Yeah. Most definitely. I want to see that.
Man, he'll mess up standing on his face. Standing on his face will be big as shit.
Stanionis was made to take a beating. He could do that. Philip Quinn in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate that support, man. Says Boots was fighting like a creative player on a video game. Right. Oddly enough, I see flashes of Roy, Floyd, even Spence and Crawford in Boots. He's the truth. Yeah, man, you're going to see all that because he has the benefit of having watched all those guys, and and he can take pieces from everybody and put it on display. Yeah, Boots stay focused. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Vital in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate that support. He says, "Hey 78, I sent a question on Patreon about a side hustle. Okay, brother, I'm gonna check that out. If you didn't email it to me, I'll check it out on my messages." It says you talked about it on one of your videos, but is it better to send it to email? Email is always the best because that's what my mind trained to check that email address. But I will check it out for you, though, homie. Appreciate it, and I'll get something up there for you. What's up, Tiz Frank? G Code Woody, I see you in the building. All right. So, did you get a chance to watch All Access? Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence.
Yeah,
that shit was episode 1.
That shit was fly. I can't wait for the second episode. I'm glad they showed us everything that happened in between Bud and Derek James. And man, it was an eye opener. I said Derek James is the one that punked Bud in my life. I said from what I was viewing, I said he said one thing, and when he turned around and asked him what's up, he changed what he said. And where I'm from, that's some punk shit right there. Where I'm from, if you say you stupid motherfucker, and I turn around and say what, and you say I said what's up, bruh, nah. Call me a stupid motherfucker when I turn around. That's how I was looking at it. But now after watching the All Access, somebody was jawing at Derek James before he even got in the building when he was in the parking lot, and that person was part of Bud's team. So when he walked past Bud turned around and asked him what's up, like he going to stop and talk to him about his friend heckling outside. So he was like, he said, I think, and Derek James was the one that called him stupid first. Yeah, man, and all that little extra stuff that was said that really wasn't. That's why I was like, why the hell did they edit it? They were saving that shit for the All Access, yo, and I'm glad they did, yo. This shit was entertaining. It was eye opening too. Derek James is not the one to be played with, yo. He really did punk Bud. After I seen the whole thing, bro, he punked you, dog. He punked you. You knew that your man was out there heckling, dude. You gonna ask him what's up when you get in there. That's why he called you stupid. Yeah. He said that shit back and he got mad. Yo, hell yeah. But the whole Access, man, I'm glad they showed family when it came to both Earl Spence and Bud, and how they both are into their family, and their family loved them, and how, I liked how they showed the gym interaction also. Like, all of it was clean. Usually with the All Accesses, they usually get better and better. That's why I can't wait for the second one. Can't wait for the second All Access.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting on it. I enjoyed the All Access, man. I'm gonna probably watch it again today, see if it's anything I missed. But yeah, I love All Access, and I've been waiting on these to come on to help build this fight, and you get to see the behind the scenes situation, what's going on. It was funny to me, like the whole hot sauce thing was funny to me.
Yo,
like, that was funny to me because of Bud's reaction.
Yeah, Bud's reaction was.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, how does this dude know I don't eat hot sauce?" And then I say that on my video, and then all the smart asses in the chat, "Oh, that's nothing." But Spence didn't do no research. Bud said that already. Well, regardless where he said it, Bud didn't know where he said it because he.
When did he say it? He didn't know how to do that. When he say it, I don't know when he said it. How does Earl know? How does he know? I don't even know how he know. I didn't hear him say it. And the people on the bus, everybody was like, "I didn't know you ate hot sauce." Nobody even on your team knew that your ass didn't eat hot sauce. When Earl originally said it on stage, that was the reaction that made me laugh, because Bud felt it in his stomach. It's like he broke Bud's character, and his head was moving while he was laughing. How the fuck you didn't know?
Right.
Look, and he dapped Earl up because of it. I'm like, yo, damn, how did Earl know that he
mm-hmm.
Oh, some 8 Mile shit, and your real name's Terrence.
Wow. Yeah. Brandon Adaperi in the super chat, appreciate the support, man. He says, I know we wish Boots could see Boots versus Bud or Spence being, but the fight would have loved to see down the line would have been Boots Mel at 154. Or the fight you would like to see down the line with Boots versus Mel. Yeah, we gotta see what happens with Mel. Speaking of that, Ashley, we ain't talked in a while, so what do you think of the news? Jermell Charlo versus Saul Canelo Alvarez at 168.
I absolutely love it, yo. I don't share the same sentiment that a lot of people share when it comes to this fight. I look at it totally different. I look at it as a very big opportunity and a very good one. I don't think it's ever been done, the undisputed versus undisputed fight. I'm proud to have Jermell Charlo in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's awesome. The only person that could pull off an undisputed versus undisputed fight is Canelo, because everybody wants to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can pull off one for. I mean, anybody else that has undisputed, you can't pull off. You can't pull it off. But the fact that Canelo has undisputed and everybody want to fight Canelo, he's the only one that could have made an undisputed versus undisputed fight happen. Like, I'm glad he picked Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo is the one that's more active. I believe he wants this fight more at this moment than his brother because of what his brother's going through. I was cool with his brother having a fight. I think that Jamel Charlo has a very big chance in winning this fight. It's a very big opportunity for him. It's never been done. He can be the first ever to go down to be in the number one spot in boxing history, in my opinion, when it comes to the Hall of Fame. Like, that's something none of them did in the Hall of Fame. So that's the number one spot, in my opinion, yo. And he's breaking a record, in my opinion. Like, he'll be doing so much if he wins this fight. I'm behind Jamel Charlo. Hopefully he trains his ass off, and everybody in boxing that can help him and that's willing to help him helps his ass for free 99, if you understand what I'm saying. I want him to win this fight so damn bad. It's not even funny. Like, I think Jamel Charlo has a very, very good chance of winning this fight. This is not Canelo back in the day. This is Canelo 2023 Canelo. This is Canelo with the bad knee Canelo. This is the Canelo that don't really move around the ring that well. This is the Canelo that just got battered this year. Or was it last year by Bivol? Man, this ain't the same man. Jamel Charlo has been progressing his whole career. He's at the top of his game, in my opinion. He damn near at his peak if he's not there yet. If he can't beat Canelo right now, he'll never be able to beat him. And I think he has a very big chance in beating that man's ass, in my opinion, yo. The only thing that I'm worried about is him getting robbed. But for real, as long as he gain that weight and walk around that 160, or is the fight going to be at 160? For Canelo titles, right? 168. Yep. Okay, so as long as he walk around that weight for at least a month and spar a couple of times, it'll be like second nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he this is probably going to be closer to his walk around weight, and he stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? I think he's faster than Canelo. He's got the youth on his side. He got better feet than Canelo. He got better defense than Canelo. As long as he listen to Derek James, they come up with a plan A, B, and C, and just stick to the jab, stick to the game plan, and go to the body. And I think if you make Canelo miss more than you like, I think he should think about defense a lot in this fight, because Canelo likes to steal rounds at the end of rounds, and he likes to steal with body shots. Like, if he can get away from the body shots, keep his body away, and stick the long jab when he's trying to do that shit, and use his feet, and he can outbox Canelo. When Canelo get funky, he can do what Bivol did and use some angles, throw some combinations, and keep him. Like, I think this is a big opportunity for Jamel Charlo, and I'm glad this fight is happening, man. It's history. Like, I don't understand why people can be mad. I understand that Jamel Charlo's he's smaller, but we talking about Canelo here. Since when has he not purposely had an advantage over a fighter for one reason or another? This is redemption here for the culture. I like the fight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Main biker in the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. Says salute, General 78 in Ash's corner. Yes, sir. Salute, homie. Brooklyn Born in the super chat, coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He says all access was dope. I think this promotion proved Bud could have been a superstar if he had went over to the PBC, maybe bigger than Earl even. Bud had an opportunity before Earl Spence was even in the picture. I told y'all, like, Bud, he just was real standoffish and stayed in his shell a lot. That's something the Top Rank struggled with, trying to get Bud out there more and getting him to do more interviews and stuff, but he just didn't want to do it. And I think that hurt his career a little bit, or a lot, actually. You know what I'm saying? So, but as for Jamel Charlo, yeah, I was shocked because I thought this was going to be Jamal. And
Yeah.
Jamal, who hasn't fought in I don't know how long, a couple years, and he got mental health issues and dealing with all kind of psychological stuff going on. Um, I'm like, man, Jamal, this is ridiculous. Canelo fighting this dude, and then it got announced it was actually Jamel. That gave me a little bit more relief, even though Jamel is fighting at 154. I think Jamel has a better chance than Jamal does at beating Canelo at this stage. Um, Jamel has got a meaner streak in him than Jamal as well. If he come in there focused and he really want to beat Canelo, he can do it. He can do it if he really want to. If you come in there being a fanboy, then Canelo gonna hurt him bad. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the place to be no fanboy and get annihilated, humiliated. He got to come in there. Um, he got to dig deep, not just show up for a payday. And I don't know if he gonna show up for a payday or not, because I said before, all these dudes they got so much respect for Canelo. They admire him so much. It just irked me. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see the build up to this. See how Jamel talking. I want to see that disrespectful Jamel, the one who be snapping and talking
Yeah.
crazy and like your crazy cousin at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I want to see show up. If he show up, he can beat Charlo. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, speaking about bragging rights, if he win this fight, yo, I think the Charlos got big ego, especially Jamel. He gonna put everything in this fight, in my opinion. I think
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
everything.
I hope he put everything in this. Go out there.
I would retire if I was his ass after beating Undisputed versus Undisputed. I would retire right after that. No, yeah, for real. I am trying to hear nothing. I don't try to hear nobody try to beat me to try to say that they undisputed too out this bitch like fucking T.O. I'm undisputed back to back because I beat George Taylor. Fuck that shit made me mad. Like,
But one thing for certain, Jamel Charlo beat Canelo Alvarez. He definitely number one pound for pound. You know what I'm saying?
that.
I feel bad for the winner of Spence Crawford because that's the one. But if Jamel Charlo do this, he gonna have to be number one pound for pound on my list at least. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, I just think this is that's an amazing feat to go up 2 weight classes and beat, not just beat some chump, to beat Canelo. So that's a big deal. Um,
Right.
so what else has happened? Trying to think of another fight that you might have missed that we ain't talk about. I think we I can't remember, man. It'll come back to me later. But other than that, we have what do you think should happen now? Looking at the heavyweight division, let's go to the heavyweight division. Um, Joshua is set to face um, the boy Dillian White again, but he also has the Deontay Wilder fight in December for a huge record payday for Joshua. Do you think this is foolish for him to fight Dillian White in the meantime, in between time?
Why is he fighting Dillian White? Why him of everybody? I mean, I think he can beat Dillian White. He got Derek James in his corner. I don't think he'll mess up anything if he got something planned with Wilder. I think he should just fight Wilder. But I don't. That's a fight I don't want to see. I don't want to see Dillian White versus AJ. I think I already know the outcome of that fight is going to be similar to the first one. Like, but I don't think he's going to stun AJ this time. Excuse me. In my opinion, Dillian White hasn't been getting better. Am I wrong? I don't think he's been getting better. Like, he's still the same fighter he was a few years ago. Like, ain't nothing changed with Dillian White. AJ got better, ever since he, trained with Robert Garcia. He came back and looked better in that fight with versus Usyk. And then now he's with Derek James. You know, he looked like a different fighter in his last fight. You know, but I, I see this being another. I won't say an easy victory, but he's not losing to Dillian White, and I'd rather see him fight someone else, honestly.
Yeah,
But you know, if he's not trying to ruin the fight with Wilder, then I guess that's why he's fighting Dillian White because you know he can beat him.
yeah. AJ was supposed to be waiting. Remember after AJ fought Jermaine Franklin,
Mm-hmm.
AJ announced on Twitter, I think it was, he said his next fight will be in December, and then everybody in the UK started tripping. Oh, what is he waiting for December for? Why is he waiting for December? And I already knew that the AJ versus Wilder fight was being done because of the Saudis. Wilder had told me this a long time ago, and Wilder told me, he said, "Now watch when the fight get done, Eddie Hearn gonna act like he had something to do with it. And he didn't. He said this ain't got nothing to do with Eddie. This is between me and Joshua and the Saudis."
Mm-hmm.
And now Eddie Hearn, like clockwork, when he hear the AJ and Wilder talks from Saudi, uh, and AJ talking about he fighting in December, Eddie Hearn feel like, oh, I'm the promoter. Wait a minute. Wait. No, you need another fight. You're going into the Wilder fight. You need another fight first. You got to fight somebody else. So I'd like to see AJ with another fight with Derek James, all this stuff, man. So I'm like, bro, cool, whatever, man. Everybody's so terrified of this dude fighting Deontay Wilder, and they feel like AJ need to be at his absolute best, and all these advantages this dude need to fight Wilder.
Yeah.
The same guy who they say ain't nothing, the
He's
guy
still
who
gonna get
ain't
knocked
fought
out.
nobody, and all this stuff. Like, bro, why do y'all need so many advantages? Why do he need so much time, so many tune-ups to fight Deontay Wilder? Like,
So
y'all gonna have to
4-round
stop
fight.
this. Yeah, y'all gotta stop this cap they keep doing with Wilder, man. Get a man his props. Stop acting like he not a threat or he haven't
Right.
accomplished nothing, right? Because obviously y'all actions are saying something else. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what's irritating me. You know what I mean? Everybody babying AJ. So now, and then Dillian White get on my nerve too because he a crybaby, just a big ugly crybaby. All he do is just whine and whine like somebody owe him something, like the world owe him something. Like, bro, get out of here,
He
man.
talk out the side of his mouth all the time. It should piss me off. Like, bro,
Yeah,
stop talking out the side of your mouth on purpose.
dusty ass Dillian and shit. He just
Dusty Dillian.
get on my fucking nerve, man. He just looked like one of them dusty ass dudes that like grandma just love him. Everybody in the family can't stand him because everybody knows who he is. Grandma just love him, you know. And he's sitting in the house all day acting like he a real man because he take out grandma garbage. You know, so he get up in the morning and he makes some grits and eggs for grandma. You know what I'm saying? Rest of the time he, grandma, I'm getting ready to go out. You got $40? You think I can hold? No, bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Barely change his drawers and shit. I can't stand Dillian. He just look like every bum nigga I know. Motherfucker never got no money for a haircut. Shit like that. Just irritate the fuck out of me, man. You get in your car musty as a motherfucker. Weird ass nigga, man. But anyway, I'm sick of Dillian. So hopefully AJ banish this dude and beat the shit out of him and get him the fuck up out of boxing. I'm tired of Dillian now. But Cool Boy Steph versus the Monster Inoue. When is that fight coming up? That fight coming up soon, ain't it? Was that August?
I think it's this month. Is it this?
This
I
month?
think it's July.
Ooh,
Am I tripping?
Man, this month is jam packed here, boy.
Yeah, this
Cool
year
Boy
ain't doing
Steph
nothing but getting better.
versus the Monster Inoue. Who you got in that fight?
I got Cool Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it is this month. It's the 25th, they said.
Yeah.
I got Cool Boy. I think Monster's good, but I think, his speed and the fact that he got power in them smaller weight classes is the reason why he's viewed the way he is. It's always been when you come up in weight, there's more challenges because those guys are bigger, they hit harder. Some of them got speed as well. And you're talking about Cool Boy is a adjuster in my opinion. He adjusts to everybody's style and beat them at their own game. And I kind of laid on that. I landed on that when I seen him fight Brandon Figueroa. Because he didn't have to fight Brandon Figueroa the way he did. He fought him the way Brandon Figueroa was fighting. He beat him at his own game. That's what he usually do. But that just tells me the man got different styles. If you can beat people at their own fighting style, then you yourself have different fighting styles. The same thing with Earl Spence. That's why you got so many. We've seen so many different styles, is because he like beating people at their own game. And when it comes to a Cool Boy, man, that's something I don't want him to do this fight. I don't want him to fight Monster's fight. I want him to fight his fight. I want him to outbox Monster and put in some good work that way. But I got Monster. I mean, I got Cool Boy winning this fight. I just don't want him to fight Monster's fight. You know what I mean? I want him to do his own thing when he come up here. Monster, when he come up in weight, when Monster come up in weight. When he said what he said about black fighters, didn't he say something about they're more athletic than other fighters? And Monster said something about he ain't never sparred a black fighter or some shit like that.
Well,
Something like that.
I gotta do my research on it.
Something like that he said. And ever since he said that, I was like, oh nah. You ain't I know somebody in the chat. Do y'all remember exactly what he said about black fighters? There he is. It says he has never fought or sparred versus someone black. Brandon Adam Perry said he said some other stuff about he never did this with black fighters, and black fighters are usually more athletic. Like, okay, bet. If that's the case, then like when you make comments like that, it makes me think a little uneasy about the situation. Like, bro, you not fully confident in winning the fight if that's what you telling cameras. You can think that shit, but if you tell that shit to a reporter, you really feel that shit deep down inside. Like, you can't get away from that feeling that you got. And in my opinion, you doing that with the wrong one, because Cool Boy is slick. You know what I'm saying? He got his own talents in the ring. He got a lot of skill. He got a lot of different styles. Like, I think he should fight his fight and he'll be just fine. You know, if I was going to bet on this fight, I would definitely bet on Cool Boy to win. I don't think Monster got it.
Man, yeah, I didn't know Monster said that he never sparred with no black fighters and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know how you get on the pound for pound list without doing that. And this is why I don't got this dude on my pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? He got to do a whole lot more to get on my pound for pound list. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Even if he beat Cool Boy Steph, he got to move up and fight Tank. Once he beat Tank, then maybe I'll put him on there. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very hard on him, and then give him the criteria that they give these black fighters that everybody seems to be just cool with and fine with. So,
you know what? I didn't even realize that Mr. 9320. Okay, he never fought outside of Japan. I have a saying: when it comes to fight, I don't care how good the fighter is either. When it comes to a fighter that fought in another country their whole entire career, the first time they come to the States, if they fight in the name of somebody of substance, they always lose. There's no subjection to the rule. They always lose. In the last 20 years, I haven't seen a subjection to the rule. They always lose. And he's coming to fight Cool Boy. He ain't winning that fight.
Yes, indeed.
The styles are different.
Salute to Lonzo Turner in the super chat with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, man. He says Boots put on the most electrifying performance since Roy Jones 100. Salute, fam. Lonzo Turner back in that super chat. Appreciate it. Says Boots had me on my seat at home, like in the crowd. Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, Boots. Yeah, he definitely he put it down. I was looking for him. I want to see how he was going to stop this dude. I'm glad he eventually stopped him, but I was looking to see how he was going to do it because, you know, and one thing that impressed me too about Boots was his punching power didn't fade. He was hitting in the second half of the fight just as hard as he was hitting in the first half, which was like, wow. You know what I mean? He was rocking Vila back. Let me see here. Robert Mullen in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Coming through with the 10-piece. Says King Fisherman Bud will have Earl looking for them teeth, and boom, bam. Clank
Boom
Spence
bam.
will will be on the floor. Love your vids, dog. Hey, appreciate your support, man.
He's funny. They
Appreciate.
said the fights in Japan.
Oh, yes, right. It is in Japan. I forgot about that shit.
Whoa.
It is in
Well,
Japan.
hold up now. Hold up now. Well, hold up to the chat. Hold up. God damn.
Yep. Master Inoue, who everybody's favorite guy for some reason,
Hopefully he
fighting
don't
in
get
Japan
robbed. Let's
again.
just say that. Let's just hope he don't get robbed.
Yeah, hopefully he don't. Hopefully, cool boy don't get robbed. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? This is why I be saying I be hard on these dudes because this is the type of rigged up stuff they be doing, and then won't nobody say nothing. You know, we just supposed to give them their props. Man, to say he ain't never sparred no black dudes.
Don't he want this fight? Why is it in Japan?
Yeah, they trying to. I guess they trying to say that that's where the best way to sell a fight, to make the most money is in Japan.
Might
Amongst
be, but
yeah, yeah. So hopefully,
what network is it going to be on? Because I want to watch this shit now, like that now, especially because it's in Japan. Damn. Hopefully they don't cheat him, y'all. Hopefully they don't cheat him. Let's just hope they don't cheat him.
yeah. What network is this fight gonna be on? Let me check. I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, they tried to rob Floyd. Yeah, Lonzo. It's an early morning fight. Yeah, because the time is so crazy over there.
Let me see here.
ESPN, they said the
On
Godzilla
ESPN.
network.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be on ESPN. All right. Let me check some.
It's on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be on weird days because it's in Japan.
Damn it, I'm gonna miss it.
Yep, it's gonna be on weird days like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or some shit. Yeah, ESPN Plus is gonna be on. Yeah,
Turn up.
yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, Ash, tell the people where they can find you though.
You can find me right here on YouTube under Ashley's Corner. I'll go live every Saturday. Well, I tried to at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I did not go live last Saturday, though. But I'm going to be back this Saturday right here on the Ashley's Corner, though. Ashley spelled with 2 E's, apostrophe S, Corner spelled with K. Same handle on Twitter, Ashley's Corner, and on IG. My name is Candid_A.G. Candid_A.G. Holla at me, hit me up. I'll be around these YouTube streets.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Make sure y'all go check out the sister, man. Thank you for joining me today, Ash. Salute to the chat, man. Much love to the mighty LDBC.
Peace.
Everybody came through with the super chat or cash chat. Appreciate the support. And I'm going to go down here and give me some breakfast. I'm going to holler at y'all a little later on today. Peace.